Hello, welcome to this update for the Atlantic. We have this area in the Caribbean to monitor. It's around at 50% chance of development. So they upgraded it a lot in the last day or so. So an area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms to the south of Hispaniola or central Caribbean seas associated with a tropical wave. The system's expected to move slowly westward during the next few days. Environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development. Tropical depression could form late this week or this weekend while meandering over the western Caribbean Sea. So be aware there. And the Eastern Pacific, still nothing. The Central Pacific, no. So let's see here. So this is the tropical wave there. There's still a lot of thunderstorms and heavy rain near the Dominican Republic and some storms in Jamaica and Cuba. It shows still that's torrential rain parts of Costa Rica and some areas. So be careful there. The satellite shows some showers there in Costa Rica and some storms, and these heavier storms in Haiti there now. So be aware in those areas. Now let's see the models maybe. So there's the GFS. It's showing the disturbance there. It comes. The GFS trying to form something by the 14th, but not really. Then it develops just off the coast of Honduras into a hurricane that passes by the Yucatan and Cuba. And the GFS takes this right into southern Florida on the 21st as a hurricane, then dissipates in the Atlantic there. So yeah, this is the GFS, but the latest European has a very crazy scenario too. So it goes there, the shock wave. The Europeans starting to form this just off of Nicaragua and Honduras is now turning this into a hurricane too. So this is the European model on November 19th. It has a category 2 close to category 3 as it passes just north of Cuba into southern Florida. So this run from the European was very crazy. There's the 6 European, doesn't go far out enough, but it starts developing something there. There's the Canadian, the 12C, so there's the disturbance there. It goes, it struggles to develop, but it tries to. It kind of goes to Central America, to the Gulf, and not really forms into anything. So yeah, this is a little bit different. There's the icon, shows there it goes, slowly tries to develop, and three models are showing this develop just off of Honduras, showing like bands of very heavy rain, possibly into Honduras and Nicaragua as this forms up. So be aware if you're northeastern Nicaragua and Honduras as this develops, that there will be some heavy rain. Then this goes there. The icon does form a tropical storm going to the Yucatan there. So be aware. Let's see. There's the Navigation 2 goes there, the disturbance there, tries to form into something, might get a quick storm or depression, but then goes into the Yucatan. So this is the Navigation. This is not an invest yet. So let's see here. They're the European ensembles. Let's see if it shows anything interesting. So does show more members there between Jamaica and Nicaragua, especially just off of Honduras there. Some members showing more stuff, especially like the Seriously had more members there. Some even went for like Jamaica or something. Some continue near the Gulf. So yeah, be aware. They're the GFS members. Does show goes there now, shows the members start to show development by the 15th there. Some go towards Haiti, Jamaica, but most of them go towards Cuba and the Bahamas and even Florida. And yes, so the GFS has a lot of support too. The Canadian members, I'll show you the 0C because the other one's not in yet. So it shows here the Canadian members also have more support there between like Honduras and Jamaica, more members there, and they eventually drift towards Cuba or something. But yeah, but we don't have an exact, if this forms, we can know exactly where it will head now. But based on what the observers are showing, this will affect Honduras and Nicaragua with more rain, might go towards the Yucatan, might go through Cuba into Florida, or near Jamaica and Haiti, like some members are showing. So yeah, if you are in those areas, just keep up with the forecast and be aware. The ensembles here, the little lines from the European, do show this mainly going near the Yucatan. Some stronger members pass through western Cuba and the Florida Straits, but some go north near the Panhandle or Central Florida. But there's the other half of members go towards Haiti, maybe the Bahamas, and yeah, most of them form around Honduras and near Jamaica there. So be aware. This isn't huge amounts of support, but it's a considerable number of members already showing some development there. There's the GFS. It's also showing there, but the GFS mainly inclined to Florida. Most of the GFS members just pass through Cuba or the Yucatan and turn to Florida and the Bahamas. Mainly Florida. Some even try to go up the East Coast a little bit. But some members from the GFS are curving this near the the Dominican Republic or Haiti. Some lost members on the Eastern Caribbean. So yeah, I have even some stuff on the Pacific side. So yeah, we'll keep monitoring this, but just stay up to date with the forecast there and everything. The probabilities from the European model, the tropical storm probabilities. So this is the 15th, show like 5 to 10% tropical storm probability there. On the 16th, it goes to 30 to 40% there just off of Honduras. So that's 10 to 20, yes, 30 to 40%, and then late on the 17th goes from 40 to 50% tropical storm probabilities there. So that's a considerable tropical storm probability in those areas. On the 18th, still 40 to 50%, but a slightly bigger area. But this probability is kind of inclined towards Hispaniola or in Jamaica there. Then by the 19th, a little bit less, because this might be formed already, and then kind of drifts towards Florida in some areas. So yeah, be aware. These are the tropical storm probabilities. Now tropical depression probabilities still shows the decays of Rafael there, lingering the Gulf with some showers, and already has over Jamaica some like 70 to 80% tropical depression probabilities on Thursday the 14th. So this is Thursday, shows there. This goes on Friday the 15th, shows right 80 to 90% tropical depression probabilities right between Jamaica and Honduras. So that's a very high probability. And yeah, on the 16th, still some 80 to 90% there. The Caribbean, this goes there, might drift towards Jamaica or Haiti, but most likely down the road towards Cuba or Florida there. So yeah, be aware. Those are some high probabilities already. The hurricane probabilities, let's just see if there's something. Yeah, on Friday still nothing. 16th, 17th, a 5% hurricane probability. That's very low, but it's not nothing. So you never know. On the 18th, a 10% hurricane probability near Haiti and Jamaica, even near Honduras. On the 19th, a 20% hurricane probability. This goes, yeah, maybe towards Florida or Cuba, but a 20% hurricane probability is a considerable number already. So we better monitor those areas a lot there. And here there's this experimental model that is interesting too. So it does show the wind there. It does show the starts forming up to a low pressure near Honduras there, might go to Central America. So yeah, this model has a kind of going towards Central America or something. But here there's some other stuff. But let's see, like the ocean. So still some 29 to 30 degrees Celsius in those waters of the Western Caribbean, Central Caribbean there. So very, very warm still for this to form. The ocean heat content is like 150 plus, just south of Jamaica there, near like western Cuba and some areas. So this might form between Jamaica and Honduras. Does show some areas the central western Caribbean near 125 OHC, but if this curves north towards Cuba or Florida, shows their northwesternmost Caribbean 150 plus. So yeah, there's still a lot of fuel for this to form if it takes advantage, and this might form like next weekend or later this week. Of course, the wind shear will be different than what it's now, but now it's showing something like favorable wind shear near Jamaica and some parts of Central America, a little bit unfavorable near the Yucatan and northern Honduras and near the Eastern Caribbean. But it is showing some favorable there now, so be aware. And let's see. So the rainfall from this until Saturday, the 16th, doesn't have anything that crazy, but it does have the northern coast of Honduras, like more than 109 millimeters, more there throughout the northern coast. Maybe more storms from northeastern Nicaragua, even western Nicaragua, more storms in Honduras there. In El Salvador, some showers and storms. Guatemala, it still shows in southern Mexico on the Gulf, some 118 millimeters, so be careful there. Maybe the remnants of Rafael, or just some showers and storms there. Shows in Costa Rica still 551 millimeters by the European the next 5 days, so please be careful with that heavy rainfall in Costa Rica there and northern Panama. This is very serious. Some 500 millimeters, 194, 200 in Panama, not other parts of Costa Rica there. So please stay safe in those areas. Be careful with river flooding, landslides, and urban flooding and everything. So stay safe. Some Caribbean islands might get some more showers and storms, especially with the system forming up. San Andres, southern Jamaica, and the Cayman Islands, some more scattered showers and storms, especially later this week when it starts forming. Southern Haiti still has some spots of like close to 100 millimeters, so be aware. A little bit heavier storms near southern Haiti, some of the Dominican Republic, and many eastern Cuba in the next 5 days. Show storms there. Some showers the southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, and central western Cuba, a shower or two or a storm or two. And it does show some more showers in Trinidad and Tobago, some 39 to 41 millimeters. Maybe some thunderstorms too, like Grenada, same as the Grenadines, some more showers. Shower two in Barbados is showing, and not the other areas there. Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands and the northeasternmost windward islands does show some more showers, maybe some thunderstorms. So be aware. Central Guyana showing some more than 65 millimeters too. French Guyana, Suriname, especially northwestern Venezuela there. So be aware. Now the GFS has all of this rain in Honduras. The GFS has more than 700 millimeters in Honduras in the next 5 days. So this is very, very crazy. I don't think it would be this much, but if this system forms that close to the coast, I think like 200 to 300 millimeters definitely possible. But there's like 700, like 600, 700 millimeters. So please be careful. It's also not northeastern Nicaragua, more than 400 millimeters. So if this happened, it might cause some tremendous flooding there, but we still don't know because the GFS sometimes goes crazy. And then showing more than 100 parts of Jamaica, the Cayman Islands too, in eastern Cuba in the next 5 days, and Haiti. So just be aware of this possibility, but I don't see that much rain happening. It still shows in Costa Rica close to like 500 for 48 millimeters, northern Panama more than 200, so please be careful there. Showing some heavy downpours west and northern Colombia, especially northwestern Venezuela, and southeastern Venezuela and Guyana showing more there too, in Trinidad and Tobago, and some more showers in the other areas. So be careful there. The icon the next 5 days is also forming this very close to the coast. It's like 300 millimeters in northern Honduras, more there, almost like 380 millimeters. So please be aware there of that possibility that might cause flooding. Shows more El Salvador, southern Honduras, and Nicaragua, like in Costa Rica, close to 100 millimeters, northern Panama, right on the Pacific there. It shows more showers and some thunderstorms in Hispaniola, especially like, and Haiti, Puerto Rico, some showers the southeastern Caribbean, and thunderstorms. So be aware. A few showers the Turks and Caicos, southern Bahamas. So yeah, be aware there. There's here the Canadian model for the rainfall through, let's see, until the 18th. So the Canadian model has also like 200 to 300 millimeters in northern Honduras and northeasternmost Guatemala, and also more than 100 millimeters in Nicaragua, Costa Rica, northern Panama. So this is an interesting scenario too. Has more in Haiti and Jamaica, close to 100, and in other areas there of the Caribbean. So be aware in those areas, some in Cuba, and yeah. So please stay up to date to the forecast there. Monitor the system and be careful in the areas of heavy rain and potential flooding. So be aware there. The waves are a little bit bigger in the Atlantic because of some fronts there. This might spread all the way down to the Windward Islands. It's a little bit larger waves. Later in the Bahamas on Thursday because of another front there. And Bermuda especially, some higher like 4 meters, 3 meter waves on the 15th. And that show the system starting to develop on the 16th there, kick starting some larger surf and stronger winds there. So be aware, this mainly it will keep monitoring this system, and